My name is Adrian Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. Now, how important is money? Very important, I'll tell you that now. Money is very important. Not only does money take the sting out of being poor, but it's also protection. Money is also very powerful in this world. It's a tool, it's a leverage, it's energy to allow you to do and create things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. But also at the same time, it's worth knowing and understanding that the only power money has over you, the only power it has over you, is the power you give it. And also at the same time, and this interesting phrase I just came up with, grow and compound, don't fuck around. You want to grow and compound your money, your income, your legacy. Don't fuck around, don't delay, don't piss around, don't piss about. So let's start again. So money is a protection. It takes the sting out of being poor. People talk about money can't buy happiness. Yes and no. Some sarcastically say, then you don't know where to shop. Some would say it's better to be rich in a very comfortable house, comfortable clothing and comfortable surroundings, and being miserable, or at least not happy, than it is to be happy. It's very subjective. It's very subjective now I think about it. It's very, very, very subjective. But at the very least, it's taking the sting out of being poor. When you don't have to. My mother, okay, she used to say to me that when we lived in Bulgaria ages ago, in the early 90s, she would look at the price tags and have to worry about what she's going to buy. But when she went back there into the 2000s and whenever, because the money and a few other things, she did not have to worry about the price tag. It was like, you want this, you buy it. Yeah, you got the money, you buy it. What's the problem? You ain't got to second guess yourself or have to worry about it because the price tag or whatever. If you want this thing, you buy it. If you want a new car, well, go and buy it then. What are you waiting for? You want this, you want that, you want to go there, do it. When you're poor, you have that restriction on you. You can't do these things as well or as easily or as fast or efficiently. And that's restrictive in life. You know, that's like packing you in. No, break away from that. Do your own thing. Escape and live a life. And money allows that. Money's a tool. This is what I mean by the only power money has over you is the power you give it. A hammer, the only power a hammer has got over you is the power you give it, or the power you act through it, to threaten someone with it. You've got the money, it's just paper. Paper, scraps of metal, pieces of plastic, digits on a screen. What power does it have over you? The same power that ant or that snail has over you. Only the power you give it. It's all inanimate object, and it's all in here. It's all in here. All your fears, doubts, insecurities, it's all in here. You're weird. We're all weird. We're all weird. So, only power it's got over you is the power you give it. And it takes a sting out of being poor, but also protection as well. In a general downturn, in a recession for example, or there's a flood or a natural disaster, you've got insurance because you could afford it, or you've got the money so you can rebuild. There's not much problem. Then a lot of people talk about how I've not got enough money or I'm poor or all that kind of stuff. Well, it's not your boss's job to make you rich. It's your own job. A 9 to 5 will make you a living, but your homework, your 6 till 10, your 6 till 9 will make you a fortune. Your formal education will make you a living as well, but your self-education will make you a fortune. And that means being more resourceful, being more ambitious and tenacious with what you're doing and what you can and can't do. There's more to life than just having a 9 to 5 and living it. I think it was I can't remember some philosopher or something talked about how everyone lives a life of quiet desperation. No one really talks about it, their problems or their health or their money or whatever. But everyone out there has got their own insecurities and own problems. And an interesting little paradox here where some people say, oh well, if you had more money, you'd have no problems. But then again, it's all in here. If you got these problems that you can't fix, throwing money onto the problems is only going to make it worse, only going to make it bigger. If you can't handle £10,000, then you sure as hell can't handle £1 million. If you can't handle £100, then sure as hell you can't handle £1,000. Whether saving or just spending it or the habit or whatever. And that's only going to compound with more money as well. So then, like a remedy to be able to handle more money is your attitude, your ability, your capabilities. If you can't handle this kind of money or this kind of life, then unfortunately it's not for you. And yeah, as I said, if all the money in the world was redistributed, the smart people that know their stuff, all the money would go right back. All the money would go right back to them, because, as I said, same game of life, but different rules, different strategies, different techniques, more resourceful, different connections. All these things you can achieve it. Talk to the right people, ask the right questions, read the right books, do the right courses, learn the right subjects, be curious. It's not impossible. We're all human, arguably. I mean, we're all human, like as an excuse. But it's like, well, what's stopping you? Nothing. It's your own head. The secret to success. The secret to success is to engage in more voluntary transactions in a free market. A free market is an economic situation, the political, social, economic, political situation, the structure. If the government or somebody else is not grabbing you by the collar saying you can't do a business, no, you can't do that, no private property, no stuff like that, no, then someone in the physical world is holding you back. What's called oppression. A classic example of today would be North Korea. No private ownership. I don't quite know if that's the case, but you don't see many Microsofts being founded or many startups in North Korea, for example. So, correlation and causation. So it's all in your head. No one's stopping you. So learn these things and be curious and change your situation. Change it, for fuck's sake. Voluntary transactions. Voluntary transactions. Everything in business is voluntary. It's not by force, not by the point of a gun, not with a knife. Coca-Cola doesn't come knocking on your door saying, you know, you need to buy our products and take some money from you. They have to persuade you to buy their products. And this is where that phrase, vote with your dollars, comes into it. Because you can boycott their products. What happens to them? Their revenues shrink, their earnings decrease, their stock collapses, the company's in trouble. Change your attitude and people come back to you. And then engage in more voluntary transactions. Engage in more stuff. Do more things for the world. Create more books, for example. Do more videos like this. Do more stuff for the world. The more you do, the more you're going to get back. That's why I do these videos and these podcasts. Because I'm sharing my knowledge, sharing my character, sharing my personality, my everything, and talking to people and associating with them and sharing them with the world. And the more I do for the world, the more I'm going to get back. I'm very much in the mindset of long term, which is and delayed gratification, but also what I call delayed compounded gratification, where it's like I'm doing something today that makes tomorrow slightly better, that makes next year significantly better, and it compounds over time. And it's like, that's what I want. So money is important because it opens up a lot of opportunity in life, and you can do a lot of things with it. It's crazy. It really, really is crazy. And it's like, it's just waiting for you. It's waiting to go and get started and do and create. No one's holding you back apart from yourself. And it's all in here. It's all in here. Your opinions towards money, your resourcefulness, your attitude, your mindset, it's all in here. It's all in here. That's all it is. Just change. Just raise your standard. Be more resourceful. Just decide. I just decide to be more productive. Okay, I got time. Here's the things I want to do. Here's the list. Here's the objective. Here's the tools, infrastructure. Let's do it. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Buy and compound. Don't fuck around. Do these things and get started and get momentum. Get momentum going. Don't fuck around. Simple as that. So my question of the day for you is, how important is money to you? How important is money to you? Comment below. In the meantime, however, click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads, because this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. How cool is that?